Hello guys, it's been a long time. Today we're talking about AI botting cheaters that we may encounter on our online gameplay. Specifically, we're going to talk about Fox. We're going to go look at 3 of my recent games that are suspicious, and I will showcase why they look suspicious, and let me know if you guys agree or not, and I will give my verdict as well. Of course, this verdict is only an opinion, and so on. Alright, so you guys have all heard a lot of complaints about running into AI bot cheaters. We are playing, our main account is a Fox 9Dan Pro account, number 1 here. Miserdino, Miserdino. On Fox, it always shows my Chinese characters for my ID. Anyways, we are here. We have played many games. We do have an American flag, which may make it more or less likely for someone to look at this American opponent, which is relatively rare, and say, I'm gonna open up my bot on him. Anyways, in our experience, we do not run into AI users very much. We try to, and I think we do have a relatively high threshold for accusations and things like that. Anyways, let's go see. Here on Fox, this is our game records. Alright, and let's open that up. And as you guys can see, just by the win-loss ratio, that we don't run into bots very, very often. In fact, in most of the last, page of games, we have earmarked only 3 suspicious games. This one, and this one. Now, with all accusations and bots and stuff, how do people use bots to cheat? You guys all are pretty familiar with that. People open up, play with the AI, they pretend they are you, and they input your moves, and whatever the AI spits back at them, they play back at you with very, very strong, very, very perfect moves. So needless to say, any games that result in a win for you is not AI botted, okay. And so here is the first game. Here we're gonna use our native Fox AI here, FineArt, and we're gonna see some suspicions. This guy's name is TZQ819, and let's go see why this game is suspicious. And today we're going to be using this native Fox AI to help us, and also we're going to use a website called AI Sensei to evaluate these games. Now, why was this game suspicious? To me, first, it's a big loss. Secondly, it's a very bad loss, meaning you guys can tell by the win rate graph, it's basically straight down. And secondly, though, just in terms of pure gameplay, this game had some surprising moves, which turns out to be AI recommended moves. And it's very hard for me to come up with, and it's very difficult for likewise other humans to come up with. Of course, you will never know, and this could always be a strong player. So I will show you guys what makes the games AI-esque, and I will give you guys my verdict at the end. And do let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Whenever you guys run into this kind of issue, always remember that You don't ever want to seem like the guy who says, "I lost and no one can beat me, therefore you must have cheated." So just make sure you don't come out like that. And yeah. So a good way to do that is to have a high threshold for thinking that someone is using AI, and yeah. Okay, so we are playing in white this game. Our opponent is playing in black. And okay, for move here, so far so good. All Josekis, all AI-esque Josekis, no problems. And by the way, we are just using the relatively weak, low playout AIs for this. FineArt is relatively low playouts. Sometimes we're able to find the master, the heavy version of FineArt, which would use 1600 playouts. Our AI sensei we're going to be using later, for example, would be about 50 playouts. Okay, so here the first move, AI's move is here, 37.8. Opponent played the jump, very, very close. So we give him a thumbs up or hit with AI. This move hit. No surprises. This is one thing that makes it a little bit suspicious if your opponent keeps hitting the AI moves very, very often. Now this one is not a hit. AI wants black to play here, attack the white group. In the game, opponent played the knight's move on the lower right. Okay, and we played here. Here we played this attacking move. When we played the game, we felt relatively good actually at this point. Now, which makes it a bit surprising to find that we are already 5.5 points down. 5.5 points down with this jump versus the 1.5 down with this peep. Okay, so this is one of the tells if the opponent has a very, very high hit rate on the AI's moves. This peep, for example, was suggested earlier, and it is being played now. So it's another sign. Okay. However, later on, what really was surprising was so all throughout we were feeling that we have a pretty good spot right now. When we cross cut here, we felt really good about this fighting position coming up, and needless to say, it was surprising that later we found out that we were very far behind. And when the opponent played this Atari and this Atari, remember, look at this, the AI wants black to play this Atari first and then this Atari, no difference. So this is another hit by the opponent, and when he played this block, we were really surprised during the game. Are you really gonna do this and allow us to capture like this? Wow, this is normally the move is to connect, and this would be a disaster for black. When black played this ko, we were very surprised, and needless to say, later when we checked with the AI to find that we are down a lot and that black is very good here, we were even more surprised. Okay, so we did answer this one ko threat, and now this is a big ko. Okay, as you guys can see, our win rate on the top right is going lower and lower, 2.7 already. Yeah, let's open that up a little bit, like this. By the way, FineArt will always tell you the win rate of whoever is white in this case. As you can tell, we are now here on the AI graph on FineArt. And so we, needless to say, we did not know who was ahead or behind, or if this ko was good or bad for us. We just felt this fight was really not good for black. but it turned out to be very, very good for black. And the moves he played earlier here with the cuts, with this move, the cuts, making co-threats, wow, and that combined with fighting a ko here, which could not have been anticipated. And when we look back, all the black moves worked so perfectly together. When we saw this, now when we look back at the game, all the moves that black played were like really, really, really useful. So that was another tell. So okay, a few more moves were played. When we played the game, we still didn't feel very, very off. We have a very high threshold for AI. For thinking that our opponent used AI, and but we knew that we were in big trouble, and no problem. Black came up with the killing moves against our very, very large group here on the left-hand side. So this game, one tip off was very high AI hit rates earlier. These double hanes, the surprising moves. But what really made this very suspicious was fighting this fight on the top in a very, very non-intuitive kind of way. And when we look back, we saw that black's preparatory moves earlier here helped perfectly to make the co-threats. So yeah, these two signs are very, very what makes this player very, very suspicious. So we give this a very high possibility that opponent used AI against us, lost by a lot, and so on. So here we have downloaded the SGF. It would be to do that, open up the game and click this save button. That would save an SGF on your downloads folder, and you guys can take it from here. So we saved this SGF and we load it up on AI Sensei. This is AI Sensei. This is a main page. If you guys want to check out any of your games with AI, use this website. It's very, very easy. It's totally free. We are using the free version. Over here on the left, the add button. Sometimes AI Sensei has this pop out. Sometimes when the window is shrinked, it looks like this. Select your file and upload. And here we have selected, we have many games that we uploaded. This is the game that we had in question. So let's go take a look. AI graph looks very, very similar, and better than FineArt AI on Fox. The AI Sensei has a very nice, what do you call this? The points evaluation. So I always use points evaluation. FineArt on Fox stops at 10 points. It always shows 10 points plus, for example. Okay, so let's see some of the another good feature about AI Sensei is it always gives you the next move, and whether you can see, whether it's a hit on every move. Okay, as we saw earlier, many of these moves were very, very good, very, very blue. This connect, for example, this jump was our move. It was bad. This was okay. Let's fast forward. So this move was suspicious by this move was a little suspicious by this AI. Suspicious meaning it may be it's slightly off, but acceptable. Now, little does AI Sensei know what black's plans were. So it thinks that black lost slightly with these exchanges, but during the game we knew that the co-threats that black generated here would come in very, very handy. Now, as always, if you're at all a little bit smart about using your AI, you don't use it every move. You pull it out when you really need it. So here, we played this crosscut. We were feeling very good. And still, right now, when black Atari'd on the fourth line, it was really surprising, but it was a really, really good move. So this AI Sensei is confirming that fighting this ko is very, very good for black, and so on and so on. Now, AI Sensei, I believe, uses Katago, and it's a little bit less playouts with a free version quality. You guys can see here, free, the lowest quality. So here, any uncertainty would confuse AI Sensei a lot. But, you know, right up to around here, it's very clear that black fighting this ko was extremely good. And during the game, we felt it too. This move was another hit with the knight's move, another extend into us, another hit. You know, black kept playing lots and lots of hits, including this knight's move to capture. Okay. Another very good feature of AI Sensei is that on the right you can have menu and you can have a performance report. Here is us, accuracy rating. We have accuracy ratings, mean points, losses, AI best top matches. Whenever you guys win a game, you know, you guys are likely to have played better in these categories than the opponent. In this game, we played many bad moves. Opponent played a few bad moves, more good moves as we expected. AI top moves match percentage, the number of moves that match the AI's best top move, one of the better moves. I think that is these three categories, or these top four categories. AI's best move match is hitting the AI moves. As you guys can see, we are no slouch as well, not very bad. Okay, however, remember this, the AI's percent match was about 91, and this verdict in this game was very, very likely AI botted. So our verdict, AI bot, final verdict, AI bot. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree or not. And this fighting this ko, knowing how to do this was quite nice. Very scintillating, very shiny way to get a very, very big lead with this ko. It looked like the fight was very good for white. Well played, well played. All right, so that's our verdict for game one. Let's see the second game. The second game is this one. This game is a little more clear if you guys know what we mean. Yes, this is a game. This is the AI graph. Don't be tempted by the beginning. We are playing white this game. Don't be surprised from the beginning that we were getting a lead. You guys will see how the game went soon enough. This guy's name is called Trilobite 0104, also played at the 9-dan level. Surprised you guys don't see the top here. Oh well, yeah, very nice nickname. We liked it. However, you guys can see quite soon what happened in this game and why we. Okay. Right. Okay. By the way, another feature of using the free version of FineArt. You click on FineArt and it gives you the move. Okay, so first we make a misclick as white here. This may trigger some people to go into their AI mode, I don't know. he keeps playing here, and you'll see that black plays very interestingly, very trollish, which is always fun to see. Maybe opponent thinks that we are trolling him. Anyways, black now has a lead in the game, 62%, plus 3 points. Our misclick cost us about 5 points, but pretty soon you'll see what he did. Okay, we play some reasonable moves, and you guys will see here, very trollish, very funny, very interesting. Opponent played all 9 star points to begin the game. Right now, White has a 91% win rate with a plus 8.5 points lead. Very funny, huh? Okay. Okay, so we keep playing some reasonable moves, and now our lead is down to 7 points. Atari, this was very well played by Black. Cut on the inside, and then we didn't play a regular some regular regular moves like this one. We don't actually know this Joseki very well. We may have this may be a good way to force White into this Joseki, which we could arrive at from playing this outside Atari Joseki, this one. With all the ladders favoring Black, probably this also favors Black slightly. Anyways, Black cuts very strong. We extend, and Black played here. This is 16%. FineArt's move is 13%. Very interesting thing. This is actually higher than than the AI's move. Of course, with more playouts, FineArt may figure it out as well. So he may be operating with a more playouts machine. And okay, now our lead is a little bit lower, and opponent has no problem coming up with this AI move. Remember, AI wanted Black to play this earlier, still wants him to play this now, and he does play it. No problem whatsoever. Okay, so this move very suspicious. They start trolling, and then they start hitting AI moves. We don't play the AI response, and if we ask AI what to do now, remember where opponent played here. Probably yes. Now the lead is down to 3 points, and very suspicious starts trolling. And here is the first time that Black now has a lead in this game. It took absolutely no time at all for our opponent to claw back this 8-point deficit that he had earlier. Here, he does not play one of the AI moves here, but because all the Black moves here are Sente, and his result is now 8 points in Black's lead. White is down by 8 points. I think we give this a hit as well. So okay, a few more moves, and by now, let's ask, for example, here, was it really good for Black to run out this one stone? Probably not, but 96.4%, 96.9%, no big differences here. Okay, when we played the game, when the trolling starts happening, and then when the game gets difficult, it was really a bad omen, let's say. Okay, a very nice blobbing up of our shape, and our group on the center is basically dead. And so expect Black to be ahead by a lot now. Look, the AI wants him to connect. He plays this move clearly more efficient, but this game is all but over. Okay, we played a few more moves, and Black played very nicely no problems, and we played a bit more, and we lost a second group on the right hand side. We played a move here, we resigned. Okay, so this move starts off with a troll and then immediately claws the deficit back within 10-20 moves, and then continues to win more and more. Okay, pull that up on AI Sensei. Fox usually is not enough for me to give out a verdict, because usually we guess, we see how many hits the opponent has, and it's, sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's not exactly a hit, but an equal kind of a thing. So whenever we really want to stamp down the accusation, we load it up onto AI Sensei. Okay, first few moves, no worries. The troll with the 9 star points opening. You have to admire the villain a little bit. By the way, the free version of AI Sensei tends to be very uncertain with very low playouts. So you'll see that the points leads, are often lower than what FineArt or Katago ran with more playouts would give you. So yeah, just a thing. So, okay, so here is when I'm thinking that the opponent really starts to hit a lot of AI moves. The jump, perfect. Remember, our opponent is black. Okay, we actually played the AI move here, but lots of hits, and now this hit, very nice. This hit not difficult to come up with, but very nice nevertheless. This move, protecting, making like a Panuki shape, an empty Panuki shape, and remember, this is where black has his first lead. Okay, and lots of AI hits, and all of a sudden black is now leading by 10, and a few bad moves later, but black still leads by a lot. Now with more playouts, this may not be difficult, and who knows, this guy being a troll as he is, if I were doing this, I would also throw in lots of trollish bad moves just for fun, and clearly he had a lot of fun. Connect, okay, no problem. By now the lead is 21. This is another good feature why I tend to like to use AI Sensei, or I recommend using AI Sensei. Usually Fox is good enough for me. The FineArt AI is good enough for me to point out my mistakes. If you guys want something that tells you for every move, the AI move, what you played, how bad it was, AI Sensei is a very good tool. You can do the same thing with OGS. That's another resource we didn't mention today, but that would work. And the game, yes, goes down and down just because of how trollish this guy was and how easy it was for him to establish, claw back his deficit and establish his lead. We are definitely giving this a AI bot. Our final verdict, definitely bot. Relatively high AI top match percentages, 92, even better than our last opponent. 84 accuracy rating. Note our accuracy rating is also kind of high. Anyways, this is given that the opponent played 9 star points to begin the game. He still has this very high hit rates, so very high AI hit rates. Very good. With the trolling, definitely easy verdict. First one a little bit difficult, only a couple of spots. This one's relatively easy to hand out. So my final verdict, definitely AI and a troll AI at that. Let me know what you guys think. And here we are gonna go on to our last suspicious game. This game is here. This game is here. Our opponent's name is Wasabi Kimu. Yeah, okay, here. Here, this game is out of the list. It is this one, a game that we just recently played. Of course, no surprise to mention again, all these games are losses. Alright, so this game, the win rate graph looks like this, and straight down, we are playing white, straight down. This opponent played quite well as well. Okay, beginning of the game. Remember, we are playing white. Played here, black. Very good direction, very reasonable direction. We did not come up with the AI move to jump. We played the normal move to play here. We did play this move, which was AI. Crawling one more time, and then playing this move. This was a hit. Very nice, very nicely done. Note before that, okay, we'll see this later with AI Sensei. A hit, and here, white was supposed to play here, but we don't expect us to come up with the AI moves very much. We played this attach, which seemed like a reasonable move, but it was quite bad. As you guys can see, we're already down by 4.5, which is very, very surprising. And it took right now we're only down by 1.5. One more move and we're down by 4.5. Very surprising for a Joseki-like move. And this was because right now AI wants us to extend. This is -4 points. Extend is a relatively bad Joseki for white, mostly because black has this jump first. Joseki, white has to play this move first, force black to go in, get rolled up. Black has this 10, very nice move to capture white on the inside. And this Joseki favors black locally. Having a blob like this is almost never good. Now note how in this AI diagram it's a little different. Has black playing 2 right here with the knight's move 3, 4, 5. Very, very interesting. If we play the same kind of move here, maybe black plays here. That's a question we can ask for later. Anyways, we play the normal Joseki moves, and here, without the ladder favoring us, AI still wants us to play the Joseki move, but as you guys can see, this ladder not working for white is going to be a bad result for white. We played here thinking that, maybe we don't play this Atari, maybe it's a little bit better, but it's not. -7 points. We played here. This move was very nice. Captured this. This ensures that the corner remained captured. Remains black captures white, and this capture gives black the most amount of strength on the outside. So we played these. We had no idea that we are now down by 9 points. Okay, we played this a few moves later. Fighting. Here, this was where we would have played. We played here. AI wants us to play there. This was a very, very big move. We really regret not playing here. Okay, right now we're behind by more than 10 points again. We played these. The rest of the game went like this. Okay, here we felt that we had some kind of a chance. When black played these moves, we played the Atari capture. Remember before, the position looked like this. Basically, white has a disadvantage on the left-hand side. after a few more machinations and fights, AI movies here, he played here. Black is now above 10 points of lead, no surprises, connect. After this, we felt like we gained a lot because what was definitely not white's advantage is now, 10, 20, 30, 40, 35 points at least for white over here on the left. Black does have some thickness in the middle, but what was white had no points on the left, maybe 10 points in the corner, is now 35 points. I did think that we gained a little bit here. What was very suspicious the second time around was at the end fight here, where we played here. This move in particular, anyone watching, we would be very concerned about the 4 black stones on the right hand side. We're like, can we live? Let's live as fast as possible. And because we can come up with some relatively good moves like this attachment, if we capture it as white, this cut is unstoppable. This is definitely very. As white, we're very afraid of this happening. So we're probably gonna block, but it's a little unclear. But that's we're like thinking, how do we live as quickly as possible? Play here, all good moves. And as black here, he plays here. We're like, what? Are you gonna let the right hand side die? When we played this move, same thing. Make 2 eyes as quickly as possible, but black very, very calmly connects. We played this move. How does black have 2 eyes? We could not see. This move too, we played here. We played this one, we played here to go for the kill. Throughout the game, we had no suspicions of opponent using AI, even though earlier, in hindsight, of course, there's a lot of hits by black and choosing the right variations, getting a very big lead, and so on. We still, when we played, we had 0 suspicions, even up until this end right here. This move is this one move being so calm, allowing the right hand side to possibly die was really, really suspicious. Okay, and here we played this move. We captured black in a very nice looking fashion. We played these moves, black captures, we throw in. We're like, yeah, why would anyone, we had no suspicions. No one would go for this very, very complicated sequence. Being dead with AI with a huge lead like that. So anyways, when black cut here, we're like, damn it, we thought we were winning the game right now with this cut. We're like, okay, bad things happened earlier. This was unfortunate, but we gained this middle here was unfortunate, but we gained a lot on the left hand side. But we have now finally done it. We've captured black. If we could hold on the outside, we would be fine. But when black cut here, we're like, damn it, I see now. Black can live like this, no problem. So very we're like, damn it, we're not gonna win the game. But when black connected here, we were really surprised. You had the life, you had the win, didn't go for it. Instead, he went for this cut. Now, we can also try to capture the middle, and then the right hand side, it's a liberty race. White has lots of liberties as well. We can hane, we can connect. If we can get a connecting sente, then for sure we would have more liberties. This extends white's liberties by 1. In the game we played here, with the time counting down, we miscalculated this life and death by 1 liberty. And this was the end of the game, with a huge, huge victory, no doubt, for black, not only surviving but also capturing white. We were thinking, could we do anything a little bit better here? to get one more liberty, maybe push this out. Afterwards, we couldn't find any, but this means that if we get one more liberty as white, then black is surely going to be dead. However, black is gonna try to live here. That's the other thing. When black tries to live here, black is not technically alive. Black just has a lot of liberties. That's all. And it's a very complicated thing. Black can play on the right hand side in Sente, but only to extend liberties. So okay, anyways, black was gonna extend the liberties. And then the other thing was this middle fight is also another liberty race with very open-ended and not a lot of mutual liberties, which makes it another surprising and non-surprising and unsurprising thing to find that yes, white is also behind here in the middle, even though it's a very open-ended fight on the upper side. Okay, so the last part was very suspicious. We had no suspicions, even though black played many strong moves. Okay, let's load this up onto AI Sensei and see. Of course, we did this ahead of time. That game is right here. Okay. Okay, this crawling move, very AI, but this is also Joseki. Why black doesn't play here? In the game, we were debating whether to play this move first in order to ensure that we get this this thing in Sente earlier. This is bad for white slightly, but this is bad for white slightly. That's why this extend is played. Why black doesn't play here, I'm not sure. Okay, anyways, this may be an inside-outside exchange. Anyways, no problem coming up with the AI move. I remember FineArt wanted us to play here. AI Sensei wants us to play here, but if we play just this jump, it's plus 0.4. So hard to say what the AI Sensei wants here. Okay. Okay, so here note that if we jump, the best moves for black on the right hand side is here at R10, R11, Q10. Remember, this is right below the start points, relatively closer to the white position on the top, as we played in the game. By the way, this extra crawling move, perfect. After this, the best AI invasion point is here at R9, closer to the bottom and further away from the top. Even though this, white is stronger than the other diagrams, so yes, getting a little bit further than that, further than the previous good move is reasonable. So this is well played by black. This move not. This move a bit unsure. Anyways, a couple of more. What really got black the big lead was choosing the very right Joseki choices here. Interestingly, AI Sensei also points out the white move here being very good. Remember, FineArt wanted black to play the knight's move here. AI Sensei just wants this. Our Joseki move is deemed to be minus 0.9 points. Very interesting. We had no idea. We're learning some new Josekis. Anyways, double Hane right, this one all good. And here we played what AI FineArt wanted us to play here. AI Sensei about the same, but the blue move is the extent. Okay, we jumped. This is an inaccurate move. We played several moves later. And okay, the second suspicious spot, here black has a big lead, blah blah. Second very interesting spot is here on the left hand side fighting. Remember, we expected to have gained a lot here. Played this move, and this was a bad move, but We played Atari. This move, 1 or 2 points. Okay. Overall, here we expected to have gained on our opponent. FineArt, it was unclear, it was close to 10 points, but FineArt also gave us more win rate at the end of this left-hand side fighting than at the beginning. AI Sensei also, this is now just plus 7.2 for black, and before it was more. Many bad moves here. So this part was, this is one of the reasons we just never, we were never suspicious, even even all the way until like move 150 or so. Anyways, we try to have a very high threshold for for thinking the opponent used AI. It just gives you a very low chance of winning if your opponent doesn't, and it's always better to not think this way. It's just very negative. Anyways, this was the most suspicious move out of the entire game. This was blue. Any human player would be very, very afraid of the right-hand side being dead and so on, and black was not, and this connect as well. This block, very, very nice. This jump, we were expecting black to try to make 2 eyes on the right-hand side. No, black had more ambitious plans. Okay. Can we... What is this? AI agrees with opponent and everything. This cannot be captured. When we played these moves, capturing and connecting, perfect, good for opponent. It was very, very close to what we thought, but in the eyes of the AI, this was all just preordained at this moment. Anyway, we resigned at this point, only 28 points down, which is why even after the game was played, we were not suspicious. We reviewed with AI, and really if we were gonna call this for the AI side, it would be this one move for sure. How could you be so calm and collected right here? Okay, and once again, let's take a look at the performance report. This one had the highest AI top moves match percentage of all. Remember, before those two clearly bot trolling players were about 91, 92. This one 97.9. Wow. 2 blunders. FineArt, we did the expert version of FineArt. It was only 1 blunder the entire game. With very heavy fighting, it was very, very interesting. Note, we played a pretty good games ourselves. Accuracy rating, I don't know how we can have an accuracy rating this higher than our opponent. Lots and lots of AI top moves by us. We played quite well. So, we matched a lot of AI good moves, and our AI top moves match was also quite high. What a game played by us. We played quite well. Needless to say, when we finished the game, we had no idea, and when we saw the graph, we were quite shocked at how bad it was. However, we really had no suspicions whatsoever during the game, because I guess one of the reasons is that we played such a high quality, relatively good, evaluated game. Maybe that's why. Maybe the game was quite close. 28 points against any AI is a huge, good top outperformance kind of a thing. So we had no suspicions, and even before making this video, we plopped this game down as the final. My verdict before making the video was that the opponent was just a strong player, not a bot, even though he had such a high accuracy rating. we're wavering on that a little, mostly because of this very, very counter-intuitive, I'm gonna win by a lot kind of a move here. Also, if this is a huge, great application of defender's advantage, and so it's hard for us to come up with a final verdict now. However, we are, just because this one move is so good, so hard to come up with. Although it's still it's not without the realm of possibility. For example, black, black Atari is here. It's Sente. It's very, very big. It's very, very tempting. Yeah, so we're still very much on the fence here, and we did gain in this left-hand side fight against black. However, given that we played such a good game, that gaining on our opponents is not super surprising too. Hard to say. Yeah, just looking at our performance report for us here, accuracy rating is so high. I don't know how they come up with this number, but top moves match percent, such a high match percent for us. It's maybe hard to say. We're gonna still stick with our initial verdict in our preparations. This is just a super strong player. Even though this move is hard to come up with, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Just gonna stick with our initial thinking, which was just a very strong player, and it's just we played a good game too. It's just this guy did have a very high win rate as well at 9 dan and everything. Gonna stick with our assessment, even though the last fighting going for complications is not easy for any player to do. Going for complications, like for example here, it's very difficult not to go for the life right here. Just to capture this would already be a big success. But we do tell people to play like the AI, play like your teachers when they play against you. Don't ever settle for a small victory if you know the best move. If you think the best move is black plus 25 points and you settle for a very clear 15-point win, we always tell anyone we run across to not go for the easy wins, go for the good moves, win by more kind of moves. So, all the black moves here are consistent with that, and consistent with all, really, really strong players. They all do this. So we're gonna still stick with our thing. Again, let me know if you guys agree on this guy. 97.8% hit rates on on very good AI moves. Still, we're sticking with it. Sticking with it. Just a strong player, not AI, not a bot. Let me know if I have too high a threshold for accusing someone of AI cheating. Let me know about this game. This was the most uncertain game of all, even though it had the by the numbers it was the highest, most clear in terms of numbers. So yeah, let me know. Let me know if you guys run into a lot of AIs on your games. If it's more or less prevalent at the 9 dan level versus the 8, 7, 6, 5 dan levels, and the lower Q levels even. Let me know your experiences and how you guys tell if you guys think someone used AIs to cheat against you. Let me know, and Happy New Year, and yeah, let me know. Yeah, our final verdict was 2 AIs, one just a strong player. So, all right, see you guys in the next one.